Hey everyone, it's Carla here, and we're going to try this video again. I made a video the other day as a video response, and there were some issues with the audio. And it played fine on my phone, it played fine on the computer, but as soon as I uploaded it to YouTube a couple different times, it cuts the sound off halfway through. So it's very frustrating, and I apologize, but I wanted to redo the video so that hopefully the sound works. I am in need of a new camera and looking into it. So hopefully I'll be able to get those problems taken care of. So let's get started. So I'm making this video as a video response to Lisa and Yolanda, which are Lionpaw55 here on YouTube. Hey guys! And they put out a request, a video showing their paper stash. There's 6x6 and 8x8, and requested or challenged everybody else to show theirs. So I wanted to share that with you today. So I keep most of my 6x6 paper stacks or pads in behind me, behind my desk here on this cart, which is an old kitchen cart that I picked up, I think, from Target, that we know no longer used in other parts of the house. So I just put it in here, and it works great for the paper. But let me get started, and I'll show you this where I keep these, and then I do keep a few others as sets with the embellishments and trims like the Webster's pages and stuff. So I'll show you that in a few minutes, but I want to go through these very quickly, and I'll try not to make it as long as the video was before, but that's wishful thinking. So a lot of the papers, as I went through this the first time, I noticed a lot of mine are seasonal. So, and I don't think I really have that many different than some of the responses that I've seen from other people. But if there is a stack that you see that you'd like to see in more detail, just let me know. This one I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It's by the paper studio called Love You. A lot of Parisian themed papers in there. My Mind's Eye. This one is Love Me. Very pretty. I like the bingo cards on that one. Authentique. I love Authentique's papers. Very vintage feel with the old images. Love that one. This one is called, let's see, I guess Love is the Key. The keynote of the universe. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but that's that one. I know you guys all seen that one. And the next couple are American Crafts that I picked up from Target, and I have these in multiples. This is With Love. Very bright colors. And this is a coordinating paper envelope pad. Makes folded envelopes very pretty. Recollections Love. And I used a lot of these papers when I was working on projects for my daughter Carly's sorority Valentine favors and stuff she was giving out to her sisters. There's another one of the Love ones, With Love, and again another one of those. And then in the back I have some origami paper that I picked up recently, so I just keep that back there. And in the next drawer, these two next drawers pull out. On the side, I keep some other little mat stacks. These are a bunch of the stacks that I picked up at Target. It's the little journaling cards and spots from We Are Memory Keepers. So those are there. They just fit nicely. And then on some of my paper collections, if I have an embellishment that doesn't fit or make it into a big box or a sleeve, I keep them with the paper stack. It just makes it easier. So I know like a lot of you have this. It's a 7 Gypsies Paddington stack. Picked that up, I think, at Hobby Lobby. London Market, which is one of my favorites, by Pink Paisley. I love that paper. And that's this one. Webster's Pages. I do have a bunch of other Webster's Pages that are in a box, and I'll show you how I store those, but I was using this one recently, and I put it back here. This one has the Sunday Picnic and Everyday Poetry. I just love Webster's Pages. They're very, very pretty. This one is in a different packaging, but it's from Prima. It's the Madeline collection. I love all the tones, the browns and the deep colors in that one. I think we all own this by Prima, the Almanac papers. Very pretty. And the Printery. Again, this is another one that I think a lot of us have. Skip something. This is a coordinating journaling note card set from Prima, the Sunkissed collection. I love these. Picked that up at my local scrapbook store here in Greensboro. There's all the papers. Very pretty. And then the Prima Botanical. I've seen that one in other people's stashes. And then a lot of the rest back in here are my Mind's Eye. These are the Lost and Found, Portobello Road. I love their papers. And then Union Square. I know a lot of people have that one and use that one a lot. Madison Avenue. It's one of my favorites. I got 2 of those. So I like that one a lot. This one is the Market Street Sunshine. I love the yellows and blacks in the vintage feel of Lost and Found. They're probably one of my favorite paper companies. This one is Rosie. I think I have a couple of those as well. Yep. And then this is, like I was telling you earlier, this is like coordinating brads. I'll just stick that up there so I don't squish them. There's the Blush stack, of one of my favorites as well. This is the Breeze stack, and I picked this up at Archivers recently in January when I was going down for my girls' weekend. They had a special going the day I was there. You could pick out a paper pad, and they had a few to choose from for 99 cents. So, of course, I scarfed that up. One of my absolute favorite, the Bramble Rose. I just love that paper. And some Miss Caroline. This is the Diddly Dally. I know a lot of people like that. I love the tickets. Here's another embellishment. I picked these up from Scrap Ace at the CK convention. It was $5 for the double pack. I love that. Couldn't pass that deal up. The Sweetest Thing. This is Honey. Very pretty. Hopefully I can get these all out and find off where I was. There I am. Sweetest Thing Lavender. Very shabby chic paper set. This is Lime Twist, Life of the Party. I know a lot of us have that one. And a lot of these I picked up at TJ Maxx and Marshall's when they were having those big sales recently. Jack and Jill. Love that one. So Sophie, which is the Graceful. I love the warm tones of those papers. Fine and Dandy Girl. Very fun papers. Meadowlark. I love this. And I have this in 12 by 12 too. I've used that one a lot. Very pretty black and white papers. This is Fine and Dandy Boy. Very pretty. See if I can pull some of these out. Make it a little easier. This is Away We Go. I know I have a couple of these because I've got a good deal on a bunch of those. Honey Cake. I've seen a lot of these. These were a lot of the ones we all got on sale at Marshall's. Happier. Very pretty. I love the little birds. And then Everyday Flair. I love that one. These make great papers for making cards and stuff. And then in the back I have some Stampin' Up! Paper that a friend gave me. And then some other Kane Company papers that are loosely back there. And then the next shelf, I'll pull that out. Hopefully I'm not making you guys sick. Again, I have some matte stacks that I keep here. Some adhesive mats, some Kane Company mats, and different Making Memories mats. They just go easy with, it's just easy to keep them there. This is some We Are Memory Keepers. This is the Anthology collection. I love that paper. This is Summer Soul by Fancy Pants. I love the beachy papers and the soft tones of these papers. I picked the next two up at the CK convention last year, and I just love the feel of these papers. This is by Creative Imaginations. It's called Devotion. And the next one is Beach Cottage. Just very, very pretty images on their papers. And I have some from Echo Park, This and That. I love those papers. I have that in 12 by 12 as well as this one. This and That. I think this one's called Daughter or something. I can't remember. But I love the bright colors of that one. And then some Basic Gray. This is Wonder Pet Paper Pad. I think I have a couple of those. My absolute favorite because I just love Disney. This is all Disney themed type papers by Creative Imaginations. Love that. Some Kane Company Sweet Nectar paper. I think a lot of us picked this up last year when Michael's had them pretty cheap. I know I paid like $1.50 for them. Some Basic Gray Halloween paper. This is the Eerie paper pad. And I think the next bit of them are all Christmas. Let me switch hands so I can get to them better. A Recollections matte stack. A lot of us picked that up. 'Tis the Season by My Mind's Eye. I love the non-traditional colors of these. Authentique. Again, very vintage. I love the limey or green tones of those. Christmas Wish. I think I picked that one up at AC Moore. I think had a really good deal after Christmas on some of their papers. American Crafts. I love that. Snowy Day, which doesn't have to be limited to Christmas with some of these bright colors, non-traditional. And let's see, this one's by Little Yellow Bicycle. Just love the vintage and the traditional colors of this, the nice greens and burgundy reds. Santa Claus by My Mind's Eye. And I think that Recollections has repackaged a lot of these, the My Mind's Eye papers. I know a lot of people probably pick those up in the 12 by 12 format. This one is The Merry Days of Christmas. I know that this one has been in a 12 by 12 format because I've seen it in Recollections, as well as the Holly Jolly. You guys might recognize some of these papers. This is Signature Christmas. Very homey, cottagey type papers. Vintage Christmas, again. Love the colors. I've got a couple of those. Merriment by American Crafts. And then I just have some more matte stacks that I picked up. These are from like the Mighty Dollar. There's just a couple matte stacks back there. And then, of course, some Teresa Collins Christmas Home. I love all the images that she has on her papers. So that's how I keep my paper pads, my 6x6. Other than that, I do keep some of my other paper pads if I have a lot of in a collection, like trims and coordinating embellishments. I keep them. I'm trying to reach for them because I didn't bring them over earlier. I keep them in little iris boxes. I'm going to sit it on the floor. Hopefully I don't make you guys sick. And I keep them in, let me just pan down, in these little type of iris containers. I know a lot of you guys have these. And inside you can see I have the trims and coordinating embellishments. This is part of the Webster's pages that I picked up last summer. I got a couple of the boxes from their warehouse sale. So I keep it all together, and there's some of the paper pads and, of course, a lot of the trims. So if I have a lot of one collection, I will keep them in something like this or some of the Cropper Hopper Recollections paper sleeves. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here so that I can try and avoid any audio issues. And then I'm going to come back and give you a sneak peek of what I had put on the other video of what I'm currently working on. So I'll be right back.